you got to remember, this is a relationship-based practice. That means you can't even just provide the best care they ever had. You got to have relationships. You got to look people in the eye. You got to know stuff about them. You got to make them feel they are connected, and you can't fake that. That's who we are. That's for real. You ready for this?
Hi.
Wait. Why are you so happy?
Because I get to see you.
I know that's not the reason you're here. What are you here for?
I need your signature.
See? So, this is my former work wife, hygienist, having me sign papers for our official divorce. What am I signing?
Alimony papers.
Nice. So Kim is a very, very excellent hygienist. You want? I didn't plan on talking about this. You have to, as the boss of your practice, as the owner of your business, I mean, you have to persevere. I want to tell you something. I am being challenged right now more than I've ever been challenged because of staff things, staff complications. I've had earlier this year, this calendar year, I had a hygienist of 30 plus years leave dentistry. Well, kind of shy. It's only been with me 30, close?
Almost 29 years.
29 years. And go on to work out of dentistry. I mean, she was my original. Hired her when she was 17 to pull charts. Was my dental assistant for 2 years. Can't be all that bad.
I love him.
Went through hygiene school part-time working for me like lots of you do. Came back, was my hygienist for 30 plus years, left dentistry. Had a second young, really good hygienist. Hi, Brooke. You know, I think she loves hygiene. She just wanted to teach, so she got out. Then I get my heart broken with that one over there, who's superb. What's superb? Gets it. Understands education, educating the patients. Wants to be paid well, but it's not evident. I mean, it was patient first care. You couldn't convince me of anything else. And then she left to get into management of other hygiene offices, and she said it was her dream. We've been kidding about it for a month and a half. I'll tell you what makes up Kim's true nature, why I'm going to miss her so much, because she is stuck with me and is still stuck with me. Okay. She's stuck with me as I go through the process of trying to remotely replace her, come close. She stuck with me through that process, and she has stuck with me. I guess I didn't come out right, the stuck me thing, but she didn't abandon me. And she's here still. Sometimes it's one day a week, a couple days a week until we find replacement, because I'm not just gone for anybody. That's what I meant by persevering. I'm not doing it. In fact, I am determined to fix my whole crew. I am. When I say fix it, I have people even ascend to higher levels of work, what they're doing in my operation, in our operation, or somebody else will do it. And I'm not going to just settle for the first warm body I can find, because I'm just not going to do that. I worked too hard to get us to this point, and so have you. Never settle. We had a complication. She had to come in, inconvenienced her, took care of it, and she's still in a good mood, right?
I'm trying.
She's trying. Better get out of here. Thanks.
Good seeing you.
Good seeing you, dear. I know what her kitchen floor looks like by how she takes care of her mouth. I don't even have to set foot now. I know what it looks like. Look at her smile. Not only did she come in from Western, how often you come in and see me? Every what?
3 months.
Every 3 months for maintenance and care. And so, I probably could move it to 4 the way you take care of things. Not everybody takes care of everything like you do. I know we all have moments like that. I'm fortunate enough to get it on film, so it's great to have that moment. I'm going to show you another one coming up. First of all, you don't even know.
What?
You don't know how you made my day yesterday.
You don't know how you made mine.
Why do you say why I made your day?
You made my day because I knew you would take care of me. You made my day because the dental work that you did over 20 years ago.
40.
It's still looking good.
Look at that smile, by the way. Look at that camera.
Oh yeah, this is the smile. That's good work.
Yeah, yeah, that was, and then I hadn't seen Nora in 40 years, and did her work a very long time ago, and I couldn't figure out why really, but you moved, right?
Yes, I did.
Where'd you move?
I moved to West Virginia.
Look at her, sharp as can be.
Not too sharp,
Yes,
but
you
said
were.
a little bit cleaned up.
What was it about our reaction that you would come back here 40 years later?
Well, my initial visit was result from pain that I had experienced
Back, years
back
ago.
there, and I was referred by Hannah Robinson
Oh my God,
to
that's
come
a
to
name.
you because we're like sisters. We both grew up in West Virginia and ended up here. So when I walked in the office, there was an atmosphere of friendliness. That's what brought me there, first of all, from what she experienced.
What she
My
experienced.
sister Hannah.
Yeah.
She passed it on to me. So I experienced the same thing. And then the work was exceptional. Exceptional. Pain-free. That's why I came back. I don't like no pain. No pain.
And what did I do yesterday when you first? What was the first thing I did when I walked in the room?
When you walked in the room, you looked. You didn't recognize me.
Right.
But when I came in here, hello, Dora gave me that hug.
Yes, I did. It
And
was
that's
one of these,
what you do, baby. So
It was like that.
If you want your dental experience to be a breeze, just call Steve. 2 locations, just for your convenience, in Violet and Bridgeton.
Oh my God, you're
That's
beautiful.
it.
You're beautiful. And tell
About our
Cameron-
music.
Okay, so tell Cam, what else did I do after you?
Oh, we
What did I bring in the room?
You bought that good old music.
I brought my computer in the room.
Luther
Because we started talking about
music.
good old rhythm and blues, and she knows I'm an unusual guy because I have such a deep library of R&B. I always have.
Yes.
You know, I'm not. You know what? I can tell you like this. My first concert in my life, when I was 15 years old.
Yeah.
You know what it was?
Yeah.
My first concert. No, when I was 15 years old. 15. I'm in high school. I went to Camden. There was a venue in Camden, New Jersey, and I saw Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell.
Oh my God.
Remember that big song they had back in the 60s? It might have been Ain't No Mountain High.
Ain't no mountain high
yeah,
enough.
yeah.
Ain't no river wide enough to keep
Keeping
me
me
away
from
from
you,
you,
babe.
babe.